Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today, oh boy, today we finally get to open this. It has finally arrived. Thanks so much to my patrons for supporting me, and please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. So what is this? I think a lot of you know. If you don't know, this is the special edition box that of course contains the John Wick 4 Hawk Deadlock. Now I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have already opened this, and I'm not talking about the previous, upload. Mr. Hawk actually sent a different box to me a long time ago to showcase this thing, and I, of course, had to pick one up. I think he knew I was going to do that. No, I didn't get it for free. Yes, I had to pay for it, and I had to wait. But I got my invoice and, of course, paid it because I wanted to get it here as quickly as possible. I've already opened this thing up and looked at it, and I know a lot of you know what it looks like, but I still wanted to share this with you guys because I am just extremely excited about this. So what it comes with, when you open it up, it's actually this pouch right here, and this contains the COA, the pencil, and then the coins. I ended up with number 4, which of course I'm very happy with, John Wick 4, and the number 4 knife. I'm very happy to have any type of low serial number, but I thought that was pretty cool. So really neat. This is metal, to my knowledge, so that's kind of cool. But there's a good look at that. And then of course we have the actual knife and coins. The coins are cool. The pencil is, of course, it's kind of funny. Terran Tactical Innovations, I believe, is who actually is making the boxes. They didn't just like buy a bunch of just random boxes somewhere and just put these in. These were made one at a time. It's actually kind of cool. It has in the foam the Hawk claw in there. And then down here it says JW4. And I guess it's a TK422 Customs is who did that. So that's really cool. And then, of course, the knife itself. A lot of you guys know I have a Deadlock. I have a Deadlock Model C. There have been 3 generations of this knife. This is the 3rd one. And I love this knife. The Deadlock, if you didn't know, is famous for the fact that it is the only, and I mean the only OTF in the world, the only OTF automatic knife in the world that actually locks out with 0 blade play in the open position. It's the only one. Super smooth. There's nothing else like it. I'm a huge fan of OTF automatic knives. I have collected a massive number of them, and I can tell you confidently that nothing feels like the Deadlock. I love the phase switch. This guy is aluminum with a carbon fiber inlay, and then we've got a titanium pocket clip and another inlay back there. I love this thing. Really great. This guy, this guy is special. We have the marble carbon fiber inlay, a DLC titanium frame. Don't get a lot of titanium OTFs. Definitely not. Titanium frame, titanium inlay, titanium pocket clip, all DLC, including the switch. And then, of course, oh, God. Have you ever seen anything more beautiful? A DLC dagger blade with twin mirror polished edges. Oh, man. As a knife nut, as an OTF fan, and as a fan of symmetry, as a fan of things that are overly tactical in kind of a self-aware way, this is just a Christmas explosion going off in my head. Honestly, it's kind of like packing all of Christmas into a cannon and then just sitting cross-legged in front of it and having someone blast it off in my face. That really is my that's what it feels like right now. These were very expensive. This is not my most expensive purchase ever, as many of you know. You guys, watched me unbox my most expensive knife here recently. But this would have been otherwise. This was just not a knife that I was going to pass up. This was, you know, for many people, not everybody, but for many people, this is the ultimate version of the ultimate OTF automatic knife. In my opinion, the Hawk Deadlock is far and away the best. I mean, this is the ultimate switchblade. It has everything that you could want. A lot of people, you know, have complaints here or there about this or that aesthetic. I love every inch of the Deadlock. I think it's an amazing knife. I love that we've actually got something unique going on with the Deadlock, with the chassis and of course the locking system, that being, you know, totally unique to Hawk knives. The action is, again, unlike anything that you've ever felt. It feels completely and totally different than any of the other, you know, high-end OTFs that I've collected that I love. I love all of my OTFs, right? But the Hawk Deadlock feels different. It just does. It is one of the easiest OTFs to operate, even over like the Guardian tactical knives that are running on bearings. They make these things different. This is the ultimate version of, in my opinion, the ultimate switchblade. It comes at a massive cost, and I'm not suggesting that people need to spend this much money in order to, you know, get a knife that is functional. No, obviously function can be purchased for much less, right? All the function you could ever need. But as a knife collector, as a knife enthusiast, this really was kind of a pinnacle acquisition for me. The real question here is, now that I have this one, you know, if you're a collector enthusiast, then this is something that you've done before. A lot of times we like to keep certain knives absolutely pristine. And if you're wondering, is the John Wick 4 edition of this knife ever going to get carried? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This specific version will never, ever see use. This is a collector's item. I plan to keep it that way, and that's completely fine with me. I mean, the entire world could tell me that I'm an idiot for not carrying it, and it wouldn't change a thing. I'm just not going to carry it. But this guy, this has been a safe queen since I acquired it. I actually was able to purchase this off of my friend Scott, and it's still perfect. It has never been carried or used or anything like that. But I know what type of user that these things make. They make wonderful users. If you have never seen Advanced Knife Bros video, where he does some pretty heavy hardcore testing on some of the Deadlock models, and they are absolutely fantastic. Yeah, so I already know that this is going to be a fantastic EDC knife should I choose to carry it. And I'm honestly not sure. I think I'm leaning towards the side of carrying it. This would be a very expensive EDC knife, but it wouldn't be the first time that I have carried a knife that is valued the same way. But I just really want to be able to say that I carry and use a Deadlock. So that might end up being the case. But I love these knives. I think they're fantastic. They're not easy to get in any form. But definitely, I'm definitely a proud owner of the John Wick 4 edition. And, you know, I know a lot of people who pick these up. You know, I know you're watching this right now because I'm sure I made the thumbnail, you know, very obvious. But I know that this edition made a lot of people happy. So very, very cool. You guys will get a video on this knife. I don't know if we'll really need to do a review because it's the same thing. It's just titanium. But really interested to see what Hawk Knives comes up with in the future. They definitely have some really cool stuff coming down the pipeline. So anyways, just wanted to share this with you guys. Really happy about this. If you're wondering, will I keep this knife stored in the box? No. The box, the pencil, and the coins, along with the COA and everything like that, that'll all stay separate. This will actually go in my, it'll go in one of my cases. It'll go in the 80 slot case right next to this Deadlock. So that's just where I really feel like it's the safest. So anyways, that's going to be pretty much it today. Thanks so much for watching and sharing this with me. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.